morning, everybody. Yeah, this is my sad duty to inform you that one of our passengers sadly passed away last night. Tragic as it is, it was due to natural causes, we believe.
I didn't see anyone showing any symptoms, but one person unfortunately passed away on 12th of April, and the wife of that person also passed away right after we disembarked in St. Helena. We had actually a lot of relationships with other passengers, so I have contact, and now they are being very good isolation, and they are now applying the necessary cautions. They're not, in my view, are not scared of the virus itself, but they're just confused about the following days.
I better sink that ship like it's a game of Battleship. F2, hit. I'm not even trying to be insensitive, but we cannot do this right now. We cannot do this right now. We cannot do this right now! Shit! The fuck do you mean, Hannah Montana Hantavirus? Fuck, bro. Like, come on. Like, I am for the people. I love people. But at some point, we got to take one for the team because the team is fucking tired.
I don't want nobody to panic, but 7 Americans that was aboard that goddamn ship that has the Hantavirus have returned home. And I do mean home to the United States. So according to MedPage Today, multiple sources reported that 26 members of that ship got off on April 24th in St. Helena. They all decided to take their ass home. And 7 of them were Americans. And these are the states that they took their ass to. Were the ones we know so far. Arizona, California, Georgia, Texas, and Virginia. And baby, a spokesperson for the California Department of Health told MedPage that they were notified by the CDC that California residents was aboard that fucking ship. But they don't show no signs of being sick. Now, the CDC also says we're coordinated with local health officials as needed to monitor returning travelers. They said right now, none of the travelers seem to be affected or ill. But the incubation time for the Hantavirus is like 4 to 6 weeks. So we got time. The Georgia Department of Public Health told MedPage Today it is monitoring 2 Georgia residents who return home after disembarking the fucking ship. Keep your asses in the fucking house. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. They said the individuals are currently in good health and show no signs of an infection. This black woman is going to have her hands full with the CDC. Thank God you walked in, though.
They always want to end it off, but they don't seem to have any symptoms. We're still monitoring it closely. Da-da-da. That's y'all way of saying expect for more people to start catching it. Then y'all probably going to say, this the government I'm talking about, they probably going to say, just give us 2 weeks to flatten the curve. Have we heard that before? Let's hear what Dr. Terry Simpson got to say.
The hantavirus affecting the cruise ship appears to be the Andes variety, which goes human to human. This is devastating news because the hantavirus has a lethality rate, a mortality rate of 15 to 40%. 3 people have died currently of the 8 people that are infected. 3 of the individuals on the ship are being evacuated to the Netherlands for treatment. 1 of them is in very bad shape. This is an RNA type of virus, which means it mutates quickly. Think influenza, think COVID, which means a simple vaccine won't protect you forever from this. You will need boosters if this comes into our society.
Oh, will you? Don't get that, mugs. Don't get the first one. Don't get the boosters. Don't get none of them. If you haven't learned nothing from COVID, more people perished from the jab than COVID itself. The jab was COVID. What they told us COVID was, the jab was that. The jab was getting people up out of here. Everybody else, we caught it. We still here. Most of us now. I don't want to be insensitive to anybody that may have passed from it, because I don't know. But I'm saying for the most part, we know how that went, man. We know how that went. People were being unalived unexpectedly, and they tried to hide it. Unexpectedly, huh? No, it's from them shots, boy.
And if it comes in as deadly as it is, we are looking at a plague far worse than the Spanish flu, far worse than COVID, and far worse than many of the plagues we have seen. This at a time when the United States is withdrawn from the World Health Organization. And right now we are depending upon the World Health Organization to keep our shores safe. It used to be we would be sending the Centers for Disease Control and its scientists there who kept our shores safe from Ebola. But alas, we can't do that because we have devastated the Centers for Disease Control, firing a number of the scientists who would do it. This is not a time to play politics. This is a time when we need the scientific community to come up quickly with information to keep us safe.
And I already see it now. They're going to say the reason the next pandemic, whichever one it is, they playing around with multiple to see which one gonna stick. Whichever one it is, they're gonna say the reason it went so rampant is because Trump got rid of the World Health Organization. We had no protection to fight against these viruses coming into the country. Come on now, that's clear as day, ain't it? They want everybody catching it. We know lockdowns coming, whether that be energy lockdowns, pandemic lockdowns, it's probably gonna be both at the same time. You ask me, I'm banking on it. I'm just waiting for it. It might be this virus right here, who knows? Or it might be another one. But of course, I'm gonna report it. Speaking of the World Health Organization, let's hear what they got to say.
5 of the 8 cases have been confirmed as Hantavirus, and the other 3 are suspected. Given the incubation period of the Andes virus, which can be up to 6 weeks, it's possible that more cases may be reported. While this is
Oh, is it? It's possible that more cases may be reported, he said.
a serious incident, WHO assesses the public health risk as low.
What they are not telling you about this Hantavirus situation and how it was not supposed to be able to spread from human to human, and that a new strain, the Andreas strain, is the new form of it being able to spread human to human, is that it has a 45-day incubation period. Meaning that for 45 days, it is dormant within the body, and since now it doesn't have to be spread through rodent dropping and inspiration, that it will be incubating for 45 days, and it could be transferred from human to human now. That is why they are tracking down the woman who was on the flight with her dead husband's body and that got off the flight and collapsed and passed away, because she was an incubator and a carrier on that flight, and they don't want to know who the fuck was on it, but they need to find it. They're also not letting people realize it was 150 passengers on board. Of those 150, over the last 4 days, 3 are dead. Quarantine numbers are now at 14 people and 8 showing symptoms. That means that not only did this mutate after reaching one human from rodent dropping inspiration, right? Not only did after the first known carrier who they suspect got it from a rodent have it, but it was able to mutate within the body without incubation and jump to another human across multiple humans in just a little amount of time. Notice how they're not saying everyone came in contact with the same food or same infestation of rodents. They are confirming this is a person-to-person thing, meaning that not only did this strain mutate rapidly within the human body, but was able to jump to multiple human bodies. And they're about to let them off this motherfucking ship and put them in a military containment area where they're going to keep only 14 of them, even though there's a 45-day incubation period where someone could be a carrier.
Quick update on the panini that is baking in the oven right now. So they are monitoring people in Cali, Arizona, and Georgia. There's rumors that there's people in Houston, but I live in Houston and I have not heard anything yet, so I don't know about that. But you guys, there might be people in Amsterdam. There's people in Switzerland that are getting this virus. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. So y'all just get ready. I mean, don't get the vaccine, is all I'm gonna say, and get good with God.
Exactly. Don't get that and get right with the Most High. Most definitely. And get ready. Get ready.
All right, guys, here is your Hantavirus update for Wednesday, May 6th. I'm going to be quick because I don't have a lot of time. We have confirmation from the genetic sequencing out of South Africa. It is the Andes strain of the virus, but we knew that 2 days ago. Officially, the WHO and South African officials confirm it is that strain. So all you fuckers in the comments that were being nasty, telling me I didn't know what I was talking about, okay. I don't have to have a PhD to know how to read fucking articles from around the world and put the dots together and figure it the fuck out. That's what we do over here. Second, 3 passengers have been medically evacuated to the Netherlands, and the ship's doctor is severely sick, which people were telling me that yesterday in comments from anonymous accounts. And I'm wondering, are you guys on the ship? Because how would you know that? Or are you involved in some type of way? Because you guys were telling me that, and I was searching and searching for confirmation, but there was no way, there was nothing I could find, and it seemed like it was just rumor, and now today they're officially saying it's true. The ship's doctor is severely ill. Doctor is being taken to Spain for treatment there. Now, speaking of Spain, so we know that Spanish authorities out of Madrid agreed to allow the ship to dock in the Canary Islands. They said it's like their humanitarian duty because there's Europeans on the ship. However, today, officials from the Canary Islands are like, oh, hell no, we weren't involved in any of those discussions. We are an enormous tourist area, because if you didn't know, the Canary Islands they're off the coast of Spain, and places like Tenerife and Las Palmas is filled with tourists and also people that live there. And so Canary Island officials are like, no, we are not allowing the ship to dock. We weren't a part of this. We're worried for the public health, safety of the public and of our own people. So that battle is going on, and the ship is still currently sitting off the coast of Cape Verde because they can't get a yes or a no. Also, the German woman that passed away, her relative, who is also a woman, was taken to Dusseldorf, Germany, where she is, I guess, self-isolating or something. It's not clear if she had symptoms or not. But wait, there's more. A crew member who was one of the ship's operators, he left. He's from Switzerland. He left not because he was sick, because it was just his time, I guess, to leave, or for some reason he goes home to Switzerland. He gets sick while home, and he is now currently in a hospital in Zurich. And his wife is self-isolating at home. So he wasn't medically evacuated or anything like that. He was just a crew member that was like, okay, it's my time to go home. You know how they all have different schedules. He goes home and gets sick. Put that in your fucking pipe and smoke it. ABC News out of Switzerland, Zurich. Look it up for yourselves. Anything I say, look it up for yourselves. If you're just questioning me, which is understandable, but girl, are they doing contact tracing on the flight that the man from wherever he flew from to Switzerland and didn't know he had the virus? I don't know, girl, because I don't even know what flight he took from where and when, the dates. That information I can't find yet, so I can't say. I think they probably fucking are, though. That's what I would think, especially now that they know it's the Andes virus strain. I don't even know when he landed in Switzerland and how long he's been home. Oh, God. What else? I think that's all I have for right now. I'll come on later if there's anything I missed or anything new.
Somebody in the comment section said this feels like the early days of COVID. We battling war right now. Inflation. It might be another pandemic, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. I've been warning y'all it's coming. I guess all I can do is update y'all as I get more information. Keep y'all in tune with this virus. This video, as always, is not to scare you, it's to prepare you. The incubation period being 8 weeks is wild.